Good afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? Well, it's pretty close. It's your girl, C-Wit, the C-Wit session, a special event this Saturday that had been canceled last Saturday due to rain, but we are out here at the Sound the Alarm event hosted by the Aetna Manor Revitalization program. I was invited by my good friend Penelope Love, and we are doing a service to the citizens by passing out smoke detectors. I am here with our fire chief, the city of Gary's fire chief, Chief O'Donnell, and he is here to open up the ceremony in a minute to talk about fire safety, the importance of what we as citizens can do to keep ourselves safe. Chief, talk to me about your role today.
My role is out here to do the opening statement and out here with the department serving the community. This is what we do all the time, all year long. So as fire chief, I'm always a firefighter, so I still come out and be active in the community. So that's my role, also to be out here with the men and women of the department. Our new candidates are also out here doing community service time and doing this. We've done this in Aetna previously, but past 2 years with the pandemic, we didn't do it. And now we're back out here doing this. This is something that Penelope Love sets up with the Red Cross, so we're glad to be here.
Yes, I'm glad you said the Red Cross. You know, I can't help it. Every time I see our fire department, I just want to stop, drop, and roll. But that's not what we're doing today. We're talking about smoke detectors, and they are free of charge. Can you talk to me a little bit about the program and how that works? If we're not in Aetna, as a Gary citizen, how do I get one?
Sure. Anything. Our phone number is 219-881-5220. So that's 219-881-5220. Anytime a resident needs a smoke detector, they call that number and we will come out free of charge and install that detector. So there is no charge for the smoke detectors, and the fire department will come out and install them. Normally we can install up to 2 in one residence. We don't do rental properties, but all homeowners in the city of Gary can get a smoke detector.
I am going to emphasize that message because it definitely saves lives.
Yes.
You know, when we're in a deep slumber, it's something about that smoke detector that alerts us or alerts our pets to say, hey, you have to get out of there. And let me tell you something else I learned, Chief.
Yes.
You're supposed to change the batteries when you change the time, right?
Yes.
When the time falls back or goes forward. You're supposed to check it. Am I right?
Twice a year. That's normally good. And you should test it once a month just to test it to make sure. And most smoke detectors, the ones you buy at Menards or Home Depot or wherever, good for about 10 years. Yeah, and then after 10 years, you should get rid of it.
Okay. Sounds good. We are sounding the alarm. Special thanks to Penelope Love. We're out here in Aetna at Miracle Temple. If you want to come stop by, please do so. We'll be here for a few hours today with the American Red Cross. I want to talk a little bit real quick before we go inside about the candidates. I saw them in their shirts, so they just finished, but what else do they have to do?
So they just finished. They're finishing up their 8 weeks of EMT school, maybe a little longer they've been in that, and now we switch over to fire training. So June 6th, they'll start their fire training. So they'll be doing all evolutions and book work, what we do from stretch and hose to ventilation to forcible entry to extrication to hazmat. There's many things that go along with that, ropes, knots, the whole 9 yards. So they'll do that for the next 8 weeks. It could be give or take a little bit, so hopefully by the end of summer, early fall, we'll have them graduated, and then they'll start their time actually out in the apparatus.
Well, we thank them in advance for their bravery. I'm not the one to run into a burning house, but they are, so we are thankful for them, and we're thankful for you, Chief. I know you got to get inside, and we'll be in there with you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Too.
Again, we are at the Sound the Alarm event out here in Aetna. Beautiful section of Gary, Indiana. We're at Miracle Temple Church, and the training is getting ready to start to use the smoke detectors. We'll be back in a little bit. We're going to go live with the training, and then we're going to talk to Penelope Love, and then we're going to follow them out into the community as they pass out these smoke detectors. Trust me, it's something that we don't always think about, but it's definitely something that we need, and it's absolutely free, provided by the Gary Fire Department, the American Red Cross, and the Aetna Manor Revitalization Program. All right, we're going to get set up inside. We'll be right back. Who you with? C-Wit.